Any analytical condition is founded on the tacit distribution of roles in a micropower regime between an analyst and an analysand, as well as on the make-believe ability of the former to convince the latter that the narrative reconstruction of verbatims is an adequate reflection of deliciously fabricated contingent analytical categories turned into canonical maxims. Institutional discourse is essential in this transformation, as well as the application of the one and only methodological principle for knowledge production, selectivity bias, or how to embellish a precut master narrative with most likely decontextualized utterances. See the Narrative Structure of Transcripts and the Psychoanalytic Self. Don't worry. It happens all the time in ad hominem attacks in slimy political impressionist discourse. The naively realist approach that follows the path to restoring a subject to a pre-selected part of a symbolic order, or the cryogenics of re-presentationalism. Let's forget that not all interest groups and individuals share the same symbolic order. Even more savagely and crudely invested with health connotations that simply conflate death with vitalism, not at all surprisingly, wherever dogmatic reasoning performs its colonial plan, is not even worth the laughter. The narratological prong that is pretty much standard in serious social research is indubitably more promising, and demonstrably a contested terrain. However, what is occasionally obliterated in strictly textually oriented analyses is the causative role of cotext and context in shaping certain speech acts at the exclusion of others. And causality has many faces: remote causes, concurrent causes, sufficient, efficient, and necessary, counterfactuals, and unobservables. Take, for example, the experimental conditions of the MK Ultra water sports, still practiced today remotely thanks to satellite-operated technologies, too many to cite here, without the need for presence in special, state-funded black ops facilities. Experimental subjects who are asked questions pursuant to long periods of sleep deprivation and feeding with psychotropic drugs surely must give unconsciously motivated answers and formulate elliptical sentences akin to those emitted during Masonic orgies or by whitewashed trash as they are making rounds with a Baphomet effigy, lost as they are in their collective imaginary. Discover more about the epistemological and ontological fallacies of inherentism, innatism, and essentialized discourse at narrative construction, agency, and the unconscious. Run a background check on your territorial constitution in case it prohibits inhibitors of the advancement of science, in case other parts of a legislature promote technoscientific totalitarian propaganda, and go shopping for ID.